What are we doing today? We are waiting in line to go to a festival where who's gonna perform? Winner. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Juan to Seoul, my journey across the globe. Hella cheesy, I know. But in this episode, I'm going to share my experience at the Hanyang Women's University Festival back in fall 2018. I studied in Hanyang University when I was in South Korea, and fortunately, there is another university within Hanyang itself, the all-girls university. So they had a festival, and the headliners for the festival were a winner. So we were lucky enough to be able to go. And the thing about Korea is that most of the university festivals are free. You can go to almost like all the festivals. Like if you can just get in, like you can. You don't have to pay or anything. But some universities, like Yonsei, for example, they only let their students go. And there's like a lottery or something for the tickets. So it depends. But Hanyang, Seoulgang, Korea, Seoul National, I think you can go to their festivals. So, hey.
Dale, va a poder verlos de cerca.
자, 제가 신호를 드리고
Relatively close.
드릴 거예요. 그 단어를 같이 보내주시면 돼요. 자, 제가 단어 말씀하시면 바로 보내주시면 됩니다. 단어는
¿Tú quieres que aquí o más allá?
보내주시면 됩니다. 시작하겠습니다.
Mira, ven.
화랑해요, 화랑해요.
Sí, por acá, por acá, por acá.
This was such a cool experience for us because at our university back in Puerto Rico, Gilman and I really don't participate much. We didn't really go much to their activities or anything. So to be able to be a part of this in Korea was really cool and a unique experience for us, you know, coming from a Latin place like Puerto Rico. But it was so much fun, and, you know, students put on dance performances. There was like this dance competition. There were some other artists before Winner came as like the headliners, so it was really just a night about appreciating art and music and performance. And can you guess those dances? Because I know which dances they're doing without the music. Hey, one by one, even two by two. Hey, hey. Those girls could really freaking move, okay? Run, 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 everybody move on. So this was like one of the performers before Winner. I think it was a band and this guy called like Sam something. I can't really remember his name. They were pretty good, but like most of us were there to see Winner. So no shade to them. They did a good performance, a good job, you know, doing the little thing. But Siuman and I were really just there to go see Winner. So, you know, we're just being patient. One thing, if you ever go to Korea and you ever get involved in something related to K-pop, have a lot of patience. Because being in a crowd full of Korean girls, Korean fangirls, is a test.
잠시나마 좀 숨통을 줄 필요게 이따 또 다시 앞으로 오실 건 알겠지만 조금씩만 뒤로 가져오시면 감사하겠습니다. 조금씩만 앞에 분들을 위해서 조금씩만 기대되시죠? 불러드릴까요? 부를까요? 하나, 둘, 셋! 준비됐죠? 준비되셨죠? 여러분의 목소리로 이분들을 소개하겠습니다. 하나, 둘, 셋! 오케이. 자, 저희가 하나, 둘, 셋 하면 찍을 테니까 제일 예쁜 표정 지어주세요. 자, 찍을게요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 한 장 더, 한 장 더. 하나, 둘, 셋. 안전을 중요하게 생각 안 해주시면 저희는 진짜 앞에서 노래를 부를 수가 없어요. 좀 멀리서 부를 수밖에 없습니다. 그렇기 때문에 뒷사람 분들이 조금만 더 양보해 주시고, 알겠죠? 다음 노래 들려드릴게요. Let's go. Let's go. You're right. Yeah, yeah. 영화나 보내줘도 oh yeah. 너만 좋단 난 보고 대답해 그냥 oh oh. She's like yeah. 티켓도 잘못 놓고 Every night they judging me Every night honey honey 고요 거칠진 건 only one that's you oh hey 난 나의 전경쇼 외경적할 수 있다면 매일이 좋아 도대체는 뭔데 빈틈이 없네 잘했다가도 돌아지면 마음이 아파와 하나쯤은 없네 어쩌나 다이에 사라져도 나는 다시 내 모든 원해 넌 봐도 끝이 안 보여 넌 봐도 매일 새로운 원할 수 없는 정을 가지고 부족해 하루 더 만들 시간 마치고 톡톡 하면 반갑다고 데이터 한 방에 정신이 픽픽픽 전화기에서 링링링 저 사진 늦어다 빔빔빔 하고 내게 올린 Everyday 기도해 360원 내 이런 듯이 불러줘 my boy 주머니에 찔러넣은 손 손에 손 잡아줘 도대체는 뭔데 빈틈이 없네 잘했다가도 돌아지면 마음이 아파와 하와처를 없네 없을래 다이에 작아져도 원한다면 내 모든 원을 넌 봐도 끝이 안 보여 넌 봐도 매일 새로운 이 노래는 뭐 즐길 수밖에 없지. 한양 여대 put your hands up. Hands up. 다 같이. Hey.
넘치는 쌈만의 돈이 약해서 작아지네 오늘 맘만 가나 손에 미끄러지듯이 빨리 아무렇지 범인인가 바로 너의 미모 질투의 심장 내 심장에 떨리는 심장 심장의 매력이나 섹시해 날 자극하는 하루 오야지만 나는 진짜 진심으로 채워줄게 너의 빛을
그대는 내 제일 아름다운 것 뭐라고? 아이 좋아 내 진심으로 그게 할 말이 있어 더 크게
내가 매일 믿어줘 날 좋아해 내가 매일 받아줘 넌 나만의
내가 좋아해 다 같이 감사합니다. 오늘 준비됐어요? 네. 진짜 뛸 준비됐어요? 네. 그러면 요거 한번 같이 불러볼게요. 다 같이 세네 라라라라라라라라라라라 한 번 더 세네 라라라라라라라라라 One more time, say la 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 la.
만나면 반갑다고 뽀뽀 무서운 한방에 정신이 휙휙휙 켜내면서 윙윙윙 여사친 늦어다 윙윙윙 정리하고 내게 올릴릴링 Everyday 기도에 365일 내 이름 대신 불러줘 my boy 주머니에 찔러 넣은 손걸려서 내 손 잡아줘 소리처럼 없네 틈이 없네 잘다가도 돌아지면 마음이 아파와
재밌는 밤 되세요. 바이바이. 많이 파세요. 감사합니다. 네, 다시 한번 우리 위너에게 다시 큰 박수 한번 부탁드리겠습니다. 이제 이렇게 해서 공연을 마쳤고요. 마지막 클럽 공연 파티가 있기 때문에 마지막.
Well, I'm really happy that we got to see them. However, I wanted to murder everyone around us. We kind of saw them because... Yeah, we saw... Guys, Mino, they're all so beautiful in person. But, yeah, Mino's my bias and Huni. However, Mino is so friggin' handsome in person. I am shook. They were just there. So we didn't get to go to the Got7 fan sign. But hey, we saw Winner for free. I love Korea and I love Korean people. But there is a problem when it comes to like K-pop fans. I've realized it from first-hand account. Tragic. A mess. No, it's K-pop fans are too much. Like Korean K-pop fans, too much.
So even though the crowd was a little bit, as I said, too much, it was still a really cool and unique experience, and I'm so grateful that we got to do that. It's just one of the things that, you know, you get to live only when you go to school in South Korea. So I feel like since K-pop is such a big part of the culture, it makes sense for, you know, the universities to pay K-pop artists to come and perform and really hype up the students. I feel like it sets a tone for the semester and just brings like a really good energy on campus. So I'm really happy that we got to be a part of that. So after the festival, Hyomari and I just, you know, were posing there for pictures. But we went out to dinner at one of our favorite places near Hanyang. It's called PID. The menu is good, has a lot of variety, and it's cheap. So I would recommend you go there if you study at Hanyang or are near Wangsimni. But yeah, till next time guys, in our next Sangwon to Seoul.